Hi, today we're going to do a demonstration on how you're going to set up and make an appointment on the Coastal Bend College online scheduling site for the testing department. Now, if you notice, the website is bookcbc1.timetap.com. You can go ahead and bookmark that website. That way, whenever you do need to make appointments, if you're going to be testing regularly in a testing center, go ahead and bookmark that page. And then when you get to the home page here, this has all the information about our testing center. So if you notice right here, it does highlight that you do need to, one of the most important things is having your photo ID when you test. And we have a phone number right here in the red letters where you can call for assistance if you're having trouble scheduling these appointments. We can walk you through the process. Um, Also, it does tell you when we do testing. We have specific days and times. Um, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays we do in person. And on Wednesdays, we do remote testing only. Now, be aware remote testing is only for TSI exams or BCIS exams. All other exams, if you're taking exam for a class, those will be in person. Um, Also, we have different hours uh, for example, during the summertime, we are not open on Fridays. So we're only going to be available Monday through Friday, doing in person Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, and remote on Wednesdays. So up here at the top, to make an appointment, you would either register and create an email, and it will ask you to enter in your name, your email address, and your phone number. Now let's just assume you've already created an account. Once you've created the account and went through the registration process, you would go to log in, and then you're going to go ahead and put in the email that you created with TimeTap, and then of course the password that you created. Once you do that, you'll click on login and it'll take you to the testing department page. There's three areas down here. After you've logged in, you can either book a whole new appointment, you can view the appointments you've already made, or you can go to your profile and do editing, like if you've changed your number or want to use a different email address, changed your last name, and so forth. So let's go ahead and book a new appointment. As you can see, it shows you a little Google map and it shows you the four different testing centers we have with Coastal Bend. Um, let's just go, and for this demonstration, let's just go ahead and choose Beeville, that we want to take an exam at the Beeville testing location. So we would go ahead and click on CBC Beeville Testing Department. It will take you to a list of service options. Now be aware you will need to click the correct one because it just depends on when you're making the appointment. We have different, sessions. So there's spring is January through May, and then summer, of course, is during the summer session, which is June and July, and then we have a fall session that runs from August to December. So right now, we've already finished our spring semester, and we're into summer now. So let's say you need to book an appointment during the summertime to take a TSI exam. Now, you'll need to know which day and time that you're going to want to test. So say you want to test on June 3rd, which is a Tuesday, and you want to test in the afternoon because we have morning sessions, as you can see, and afternoon. So say you want to test in the afternoon. So you would go for, it says summer, since we're in June, and you're going to go to Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday because you want to choose Tuesday, June 3rd, and you want to test in the afternoon. And it does tell you which tests are offered. So that's TSI, BCIS, a CBC course exam, or a correspondence exam. Of course, you'll choose the TSI exam. So once you click on that, it will prompt you and it'll ask you, have you already made your payment? And if you've already made the payment, if you have not made the payment, you would click no. And then it gives you the number right here where you'll need to call and get that set up. Because you cannot take TSI or BCIS exams without first paying the test proctor fee. Any other exams, such as the course exams, like if you're taking a class with us and you need to just take like an exam 1, exam 2 with that class, there is no fee. So you would just say yes to that. Um, Also, correspondence exams, those also require a fee. If you're taking a correspondence exam, that is if, say, you're going to Victoria College and you live in Beeville, but you do not want to travel all the way to Victoria College to take their exams that they offer, you can work out with them where you can use our testing center to take your Victoria College exams. There is a fee for that. So make sure you also call and pay that fee before scheduling an appointment. So let's just assume, okay, all that's been taken care of, and then you're going to click on yes, that you've paid, or yes, you're taking a course exam and don't need to pay. So click yes, and then it will take you to the calendar. So we did say we wanted Tuesday, June 3rd. So the little calendar, you'll just click on June 3rd, and it'll change it right here to June 3rd. And of course, you wanted the afternoon, 1 o'clock to 5 p.m. session. And it will tell you how many seats are left. Now, if it says there's no available times, that probably either means that they're full for that session, or we will not be open for some reason on that session. So if that's the case, you will have to choose another day and time to come in and take your test. So this one has plenty of remaining seats. So we're going to click on next, and then it will ask for your information. Now your name should be right here up at the top. Since you've already created your account, it will show your name up here. And then of course right here, you're going to enter your CVC ID number. Now, if you're not a CVC student, you can just put, last four of your social, or not a CVC student, and then it will ask for your email address. What we do want right here is your Coastal Bend College email address, not your personal. If you do not have a Coastal Bend College email address, or if you're not a Coastal Bend College student, you can just go ahead and put your personal email address that you would like. The cell phone area, these are if you want text message reminders, which some students like text message reminders. Make sure you put your cell phone number with the dashes in between. If you do not put dashes, it will not send you a text message reminder. So make sure you put the dashes, and then right here, the exam type. Of course, we're doing the TSI, so you're going to choose in-person TSI. And as you notice, there's the other options. So if you're taking a face-to-face math class, for example, you would choose in-person lecture course exam. If you're taking an online class, then you would choose the in-person internet hybrid course exam. And then, of course, it has the other options. You would just choose the one that you're coming in for. So we're doing the in-person TSI exam. And then right here in the course name, you will not put anything there because TSI is not a class. So you would just leave that area blank. But if you are taking a class, like a math class, then you would just put math 1314-001 or whatever the course name is. And of course, you're going to put the exam number. You're going to put exam number 1, your midterm, exam number 3, and so forth. Instructor's name, you will put the last name of the your professor's name. So you'll put that in that area. And then right here, since I'm scheduling a TSI, this is where I'll put the TSI information. It says if you're scheduling for TSI, enter the section. So let's just say I'm taking the English Language Arts and Reading section. So I'm going to put TSI A2 ELAR. And then here on this area, I'll put in, it's asking for the date I paid, the receipt number, and the amount I paid. You'll put that information there as best as you can. Um, Now, I know sometimes some students have lost the email or don't remember the receipt number or the date they paid. That's okay if, you know, just as long as you know you've paid and we have that information already. So then what you're going to do is click Save, and then it should give you a confirmation saying, thank you, your appointment has been scheduled. Now, whatever email address you used whenever you registered and set up your account with this TimeTap scheduler, it will give you a confirmation email saying your day and your time of your appointment. That way you can look back and at your email and look at the day and time of when you're supposed to come. Or you can log in back here into this website and view your scheduled appointments. It does give you option to book another appointment. You do not need to make another appointment. Then you can just go ahead and log out. Thank you.